Hi, my name's Bekah. Welcome to my video series, Everyday English, Every Day. Here we have authentic conversations with real people. You need to be consistent with your learning, so find at least 10 minutes a day to practice. Today we're talking about the question, what is yoga? We're going to listen to a conversation I had with my friend Mary, okay? She's a yoga teacher, she's a yoga instructor, and she also has a yoga teacher training program. I think she's very knowledgeable about the subject. We're going to talk about being conscious, and for a little more, we're going to talk about the word labyrinth. Okay, what is yoga? Mary is going to tell us what she thinks yoga is. And while she's talking, I want you to pick out these phrases. These are the phrases we're going to focus on. So let's practice them together. Repeat after me. Get away from the chatter. Use the breath. Feel a deep connection. Watch what your mind is doing. An amazing, conscious being. Tap into that. Okay, let's listen to our conversation, and then we'll talk a little more about some of these phrases.
Whereas with yoga, we're really specific about trying to involve both, getting away from the chatter of your mind and staying really present. So we use the breath as a vehicle for doing that. All in terms of trying to actually connect you and get you to feel this deep connection with all these different layers we say we're composed of. So we say, okay, well, watch what your mind's doing, because we know we've got this part of our mind that can actually watch the part of our mind that's talking all the time. And so we're involving that. We're getting that busy. Then we're making sure that we're trying to stay with this nice, full, and even breath in our movement. So we're really get very mindful, and so it calms us down. And we start to, go into this place of realizing we actually can be in this really, really peaceful, loving place and be involved with something. We're not just sitting still on our mat. We're kind of like doing meditation.
Engaging our body too at a point too with that, right?
Right, absolutely. And then, the meditation is part of it as well, because really yoga is not just the postures. The postures are one small little piece of it. It's really coming down to understanding that we're an amazing, conscious being. And tapping into that and getting through all these layers that tell us you have to look a certain way because you don't, or you have to be this flexible because you don't.
Okay, so when we use our breath is what we have when we breathe, right? Breathe in, breathe out. That's a breath. And when we feel a deep connection, deep means like really profound, like very big, okay? It's not just a little, it's a deep connection. Connection is like you feel related to something, right? You're connected with it. All right, let's look at some of the other phrases a little more. Get away from somebody or something. When you get away, it's like you move away, you remove yourself from something. Mary says, getting away from the chatter of the mind. Now, the mind is what we use to think, like our brain is the mind. Now, the chatter of the mind, we chatter, it's like the verb to chat. When we talk with friends, let's chat. I'll call you later on today. Okay, so it's kind of the idea that our brain, right, our mind is always going and talking. We got to get away from that. Get away from me. I might tell someone if I'm angry at them, right? I want them to move away. You can watch what your mind is doing in yoga. So when you watch, you're paying attention to something that's moving. I watch the soccer game. I watch TV. I watch my children play, okay? Now, the idea that you're watching your mind is because your mind is constantly moving. So you need to pay attention to what you're thinking about. The goal is to be present, be in the moment, Be in the now. Now, being conscious, when someone is conscious, they are aware, they are knowing. When you're aware of your environment, what's around you, aware of your thoughts, what's in your mind, and aware of your existence, of your body. Now, a person that's unconscious in the hospital, it's like they're sleeping, right? They're not awake. So, right, when we say we're conscious, we're really aware of everything going on. Now, self-conscious is another thing. It means you're overly aware and even embarrassed by how you think you look or act. So it's all about what's happening in here. It might not even be true. So don't be self-conscious when you speak English. Remember, your goal is to communicate. You don't have to be perfect. Keep practicing. All right, now tap into. When we tap into something, we access something, which brings positive results. We're an amazing conscious being, and tapping into that, right? That's what she says we need to do. We're an awesome creature, right? We need to remember that, tap into that, get energy from that. We got to get through all these layers that tell us you have to look a certain way because you don't. Okay? In yoga, sometimes we think, oh, I'm not flexible enough. Oh, I'm not thin enough to do yoga. No, right? That's all in here. Anyone can practice yoga. We could also use it like he needs to tap into his savings account. He doesn't have any money, so he's going to tap into that bank account and get money out. Maybe I could say, when we do yoga, we tap into all that energy and creativity inside of us. Okay? We can use it as a tool to help us tap into this energy. All right, for a little more, we're going to talk about the word labyrinth. This is a labyrinth. Where Mary lives, up on a mountain in Costa Rica, this is their property, right? It's beautiful. It's so peaceful. And I enjoy walking this labyrinth. Now, a labyrinth is an ancient symbol that relates to wholeness, right? Wholeness is being one entire thing. It creates a purposeful path, including a circle and a spiral. A labyrinth represents a journey to our own center and back out into the world. It's used as a meditation and prayer tool. So the idea is you walk in silence, kind of, getting to know yourself, getting away from the chatter, focusing on the present moment, on your breath, on what you're doing in the moment. All right, so they say a labyrinth is about the journey at least as much as the destination. So it's the idea of walking it, that whole process is important. It's as important as arriving to the end, right? So it's not just, we can't always be going and saying, this is what we want, this destination. It kind of reminds us to enjoy the process. All right, guys. If you like my video, give me a like, please, and subscribe to my channel. New videos are posted on Mondays. Comment below, ask me questions. You can you can send me messages if you want at my Gmail account. And if you speak Spanish, si habla español, tenemos una plataforma que se llama Vagaroo. Entonces hay una prueba gratuita para que pueda ver cómo es la plataforma. Vaya a vagaroo.com /inclinada, ES /inclinada. Es para los hablantes, los hispanohablantes, disculpe. All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. I hope to see you soon. Keep practicing. Bye-bye.